I have enjoyed every episode we have recorded of this podcast, but there is one episode that has always stood out to me as the best one we've ever done.
Easily Noah versus Noah.
That one was good, but no.
Oh, the Taika Waititi episode where we spent all the time going over how you had bad opinions.
No, that one was a little hurtful, actually.
The Snyder cut? I don't think you have that one edited yet. Or, well, I don't have that one edited yet. Are we just going to release it uncut?
No, because we'd be releasing 3 separate tracks of audio. I'm talking about the Golden Globes, guys. We did the Golden Globes last year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, didn't we just touch on, all the corruption in that episode?
Yeah, it was a pretty bad picture of the glamorous nights in Hollywood. I believe I soapboxed for 20 minutes in that episode. They were canceled for being really toxic. I don't think this is really warrants a sequel. One and done. All right, see you guys next month.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tap out also.
Okay. What if I make this one a game?
Will I win this time?
Probably not, but you could take Joe's job again.
Okay, roll the intro.
Hello and welcome to 21st Century Cinema. It's the podcast about film, the film industry, and the ongoing debate on whether or not I have good movie opinions.
It's not really a debate.
Yeah, it's a pretty unanimous verdict here, dude.
Moving right along. I am one of your hosts, Joseph Delavecchia, and joining me today, it's our co-founder of the podcast and mice expert, Jamie Crivello. Hello, Jamie.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm glad I'm considered a mouse expert. I'm
yes. Good. It's nice to have you here because you did an episode with us in September, but we lost that due to audio corruption, and so you actually haven't been seen since February to the listeners.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hello. Still here.
Yeah, it's still a part of the podcast. Also with us today is our Eastern correspondent and constant loser of every game we play on 21st Century Cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Noah Shepherd.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why my track record's like that. I mean, I'm normally really good at trivia, but something about I don't know, I'm cracking under the pressure, apparently. It's snowing here, in case you were wondering, so it's pretty gross.
Oh, we've had some snow. It was definitely more worse down in Jamie's end, though, which is surprising because we're closer north.
I was going to say I haven't had any snow.
Really?
Yeah, Niagara has, and so has Toronto, but Hamilton hasn't.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Yeah, no, we got a pretty good dump today. I still don't have winter tires on, so I was skating home from work.
Mm-hmm. My car is down in Niagara, and I'm up north, so I had to e-transfer my brother to go and get me winter tires today and get them put on my car. No, Katie's got the car, so yeah, we didn't bring mine. Little electric. While it has good range, it won't survive a winter up here.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, because that drains the battery. That drains the battery quicker too, right? When it's cold.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a difference, but in terms of because we're up north in country area, there's not a lot of charging stations like there is back down home.
That's the
biggest thing, because of that, you can't really.
That's the biggest thing
guarantee
here in
you'll reach somewhere in
Newfoundland
time.
too, right? If you're only in St. John's, you're fine, but if you're trying to travel across the island, there's a couple charging stations, but that's about it.
Yeah. Also, before we go any further, I just wanted to bring up the fact that have you guys ever noticed, because no one's ever mentioned it, that I introduce you guys a different way every episode? It's never the exact same. I'm always shaking it up.
I
Yeah?
appreciate
Okay.
it big time, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Joe, listen,
good.
we
no
rag
one
on
introduces me.
But we all know, Joe. We rag on you, but we appreciate the work you do, buddy. It means we don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am the one constant of this show.
You really are. I think you're the only person to appear on every episode, right?
Every episode, yeah.
There you go. Look at you.
Which is kind of funny because, ironically, this is a reveal here. I was hesitant to do the show. Jamie was the one who was like, Joe, come on, do a podcast with me. Do it. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. We'll split the work. And, well, here we are.
I mean, that was 5, 4, 3, lots of years ago.
2,
Lots of years
1.
ago. Lots of years
Happy
ago.
New Year.
Thank you for that, Noah.
Acquaintance be forgot and
Yeah.
never
All right, let's. Hi, I don't want to get copyrighted, so thank you.
This is
But
before
yeah,
12
but
seconds.
speaking
We're good.
speaking of years, guys, we're going into season 5 in January.
Fuck me.
That's
I know,
fake.
right?
That's a
It's
lot
crazy.
of years.
The 5th year.
That's a lot. What is it now? 3 for me?
You joined, I think. You joined halfway through season 2 or at the beginning of season 3, somewhere
I think it was
around
the
there.
beginning of season 3.
I think we had you on more often halfway through season 2, and then we were like, okay,
Yeah.
be an actual like full part of the podcast. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess because we were just starting to do, or it wasn't until I moved home that I joined the podcast, and that has been. I've been actually in a couple days. We'll have been at the radio station for 2 full years. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to get started?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay, so we are here today because NBC has confirmed that the 80th annual Golden Globe Awards will be televised. That's right.
And this is a follow-up to last year's 79th Globes, where they were canceled due to unethical practices of the Hollywood foreign press. I don't think anybody's surprised about that. But last year's winners weren't even televised, so they just got announced on Twitter in just like the saddest format ever.
And the Golden Globes are known to celebrate the best in both film and television. However, as we know and we've spoken about, the HFP is known to accept bribes and nominate the very worst in film and television.
With the Globes back this year, we're going to revisit some of the controversies, look at new controversies for this year, and we're going to make a fun game out of it. So for anyone that followed Noah and I on Sheridan Stars back in the day, we played a very fun game on celebrity businesses, where Noah and I took turns asking each other questions, and then we would break down each question as a little topic. So that's what we're going to do today. Noah and Jamie are going to take turns answering questions. If they get it right, they get a point. If they get it wrong, the other person can steal. I believe one of the questions even has an option for bonus points. Yeah, and Noah, because you have requested it every time we play a game, this one is multiple choice.
Oh, thank God.
You have a chance.
I'm so... once again, I'm not bad at trivia. It's just I'm bad at Joe trivia.
Hey, the season finale this year is trivia about Joe.
God
Just
damn
so
it,
you are
again.
aware.
I don't know if
Study
I got one
up.
of those right. I have.
Yeah, that was
once-
only 5 questions. We're
I've-
doing like a full-on like Jeopardy style. Noah Schaefer is coming on for it. We're having 3 people against each other, all about me. Because as I said, I am the one constant of this show.
That's fair. No,
But it's also going to be very related. It's going to be very related to movies at the same time. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, so much fun. I have so many great questions already in mind.
All right.
But we'll talk about the season finale near the end of this episode. Do you guys have a preference on who goes first?
Ava can go first, or Jamie. Sorry, Jamie can go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Lovely. All right. I'm going to write down here your guys' points. Otherwise, I will lose track of them. Okay. Here we go. So, Jamie. Question 1. What was NBC's what was NBC's official reasoning for canceling the Golden Globes last year? Was it A, they realized they nominated The Tourist in 2010? B, it was revealed that the ratio of male to female voters was greatly unbalanced? C, an expose revealed that there were no black voters? Or D, the Hollywood foreign press was caught taking bribes from Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Wait, what was option A again?
They realized that they nominated The Tourist in 2010.
I'm gonna go with C, the one to do with black voters.
Correct. The expose also found that the Hollywood foreign press were giving away inappropriate freebies. So, essentially, what would happen is that they would take bribes all the time, just to get close to celebrities, and they would nominate certain celebrities in certain movies that didn't deserve it, just to have those cast and crew at their glamorous event. And it was also very common of certain studios to invite them out for lavish hotel stays and restaurants, just to get a vote for the Golden Globes so they could be nominated and considered.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
You do.
I should have joined the Hollywood foreign press.
But that's why I brought up The Tourist in this. It's because The Tourist was nominated in 2010. It's a movie that stars Johnny Depp, and it is like pretty much known as like his worst role. It is a terrible, terrible film. Barely got any good reviews. I honestly, it didn't get any good reviews. It barely got mediocre reviews. And so it was nominated and everyone was shocked. And in the opening monologue of the show, Ricky Gervais made fun of it. And then the following year, he also made fun of it by asking Johnny Depp live on stage if he had ever even seen The Tourist.
And he had not.
He did refuse to answer the question.
Yes.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it. Which, I don't blame him.
I also haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Noah, are you ready for your question?
Probably not, but we can go anyway.
Mm-hmm. Paramount treated the Hollywood Foreign Press to a lavish set visit that included a 5-star hotel stay with rooms costing about $1,400 USD a night to secure which TV series a nomination for Best Series?
What year?
A.
Did you say what year?
I did not say what year, but this was the 2021 Golden Globes.
2021. Okay, gotcha.
Okay?
Yep.
A. Emily in Paris.
Oh.
B. Lip Sync Battle. C. Yellowstone.
No way.
D. Marriage Rescue.
Okay, well, I don't know what Marriage Rescue is. I doubt it's Yellowstone. I haven't seen it, but I've heard, I know a lot of people really like it. So that makes sense. Emily in Paris, I've heard, is really friggin' awful. So in between that and what was the other one?
Lip Sync Battle.
That's also a terrible show, but who knows how they judge reality shows. I'm going to go with Emily in Paris.
Correct. The show received 2 nominations that year for Best Lead Actress and Best Musical Comedy TV Series.
Yeah, I've heard it's really bad. I haven't seen an episode of it. Isn't it almost like a pseudo sequel to something?
I don't know if it's a pseudo sequel, but I've not watched it either. But I've just heard people online ripping it to shreds.
Yeah, I think it's like a pseudo I could be totally off base, but I think it was like a pseudo sequel to Devil Wears Prada.
Really?
Maybe. Once again, I could be just speaking out of my ass, but
Jamie, do you know anything about this?
I have no idea.
let me see. Let me just.
Okay, I just looked it up here. Emily in Paris follows Emily Cooper, an American college graduate with a master's degree in marketing in her late 20s from Chicago, who moves to Paris for an unexpected job opportunity. She is tasked with bringing an American point of view to venerable French I don't even know what that word is, but point of view to a French marketing firm. That is the worst plot for a TV show, and it got a second season.
I don't think it's necessarily a worse plot for a TV show. It was just a really poorly executed TV show. And kind of American backpatting, which nobody wants to see that anymore, let's be honest.
It's based on a true story.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, Emily in Paris sounds pretty awful.
It seems to be very loosely based, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
We're tied 1-1. Jamie, you're up for the next question.
Okay.
Which celebrity immediately responded to the expose by returning 3 of their Golden Globes? Bonus points if you can name each movie that won one of these Globes.
Whoa. Okay.
So first, which celebrity? Was it A, Meryl Streep, B, Tom Hanks, C, Sigourney Weaver, or D, Tom Cruise?
I feel like I remember hearing about this. And I want to say Meryl Streep. Because she seems like the nicest.
That is incorrect.
I think I remember who it was.
Noah, you have a chance to steal.
I think it was Tom Cruise, because everybody was like, he's kind of crappy, but that was a pretty cool thing he did. I seem to remember.
Correct.
Yeah. The movies, though. What is Tom... Am I allowed to bring up Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise
IMDb?
has 3?
You cannot bring up his IMDb. No. He has 3. You can go ahead and try to name any one of them. Both of you. If either of you can name one of them.
Can you give me the years?
Oh, gosh. Okay. Gosh. I don't know if this is going to help.
If not, don't worry about it.
But I will see. Okay, one of them is 1996.
96, okay.
Another one is 1999.
99, alright.
And the other one is 1989.
89. Okay, I'm gonna I believe... Jesus Christ, I could be getting this totally wrong, too. Isn't he in Eyes Wide Shut?
Repeat that, sorry?
Eyes Wide Shut. Isn't he in that? No?
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head if he is
Well, it's not that
Actually,
one.
I think I know an answer. Is Jerry Maguire?
Jerry Maguire is one of them.
Yeah! I have no idea for the other one, so...
Show me the money! Jerry Maguire is a good movie.
Jerry Maguire. Yeah, I don't know if I could tell you. I don't watch a lot of Tom Cruise, now that I think about it.
I've never seen Jerry Maguire. I just...
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't think I could tell you what he's in other than that and Risky Business, and that was before those movies, so it's not Risky Business.
All right. The other ones were Magnolia and Born on the 4th of July.
Magnolia, I've heard of that one. I know that one. I don't think I know Born on the 4th of July.
We will talk more about Born on the 4th of July later.
Ooh, fun.
Okay, so Noah, you got that point, but Jamie stole, so we'll continue with Noah on
No.
the next question.
It's Jamie's question.
What?
No, it's
Oh,
your
sorry,
question.
It was
stole.
my
I
question,
stole.
but it got stolen.
You stole it, and then Jamie stole on the Jerry Maguire answer. So,
Yeah.
so we're
Bonus
continuing
point.
with you.
All
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Noah,
Yeah.
what production company / producers refused to send in any of their movies or series for consideration to last year's Globes, but still received many nominations? Was it A, Warner Brothers, B, Netflix, C, Disney, or D, CBS?
CBS hosts them normally
NBC
on
hosts them.
TV. Oh, NBC hosts them? I don't fucking know. The American TV companies are all the same. Why do I feel like it was Disney? I feel like it was Disney, but that doesn't sound... I remember a lot of shitty people making good points about the Globes. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Disney.
That is not correct.
No, okay.
Jamie, chance to steal?
Sorry, the options were Disney, Netflix, Warner Brothers, and CBS.
Yes.
And Noah just guessed Disney.
Yeah.
Yes.
Netflix?
Correct.
Yeah! Let's
Netflix
go.
was nominated for multiple movies. Probably the one that got the biggest win was it won for Best Actor. Andrew Garfield won for his performance in Tick, Tick, Boom.
Ah, that's right. That's right.
He was actually on the phone with Lin-Manuel Miranda in his car when it got announced on Twitter, and he found out that he won. Lin-Manuel Miranda's response was, "That's great. Now let me finish telling you about my vacation."
That's really funny. That's so funny how far the Globes had fallen.
Not even Netflix. Netflix was like, "We are not submitting anything for your consideration." And the Golden Globes was like, "We nominated Netflix like 20 times."
Ah, damn. Do we just do it anyway?
All right. So Jamie stole that, and it's now Jamie's question. After I May Destroy You was robbed of a Golden Globe nomination over Emily in Paris, which celebrity tweeted out, "The Golden Globes are laughable"? Was it A, Logan Lerman, B, Jim Rash, C, Sean Hayes, or D, Dylan O'Brien?
I'm going with my gut and saying Dylan O'Brien.
Correct.
Yeah! Wait,
Dylan also
actually?
stated in his tweet, "I May Destroy You should be a required viewing for all." No, I really thought giving you multiple choice was going to give you a chance here, buddy, but we're only 5 questions in, and it's not looking so good.
Yeah, that was... something about this trivia, man. It's just not... It's not my day. It's not my day.
Well, I think maybe this next question you can possibly get. Which celebrity has Ricky Gervais made fun of on multiple occasions at the Globes for his DUI charge and anti-Semitic stances?
Okay.
Is it A,
No,
Mel
I can
Gibson?
do... I was going to say I could do this without it. It's Mel Gibson.
It's Mel Gibson, yeah. Ricky Gervais's most famous comment is, "I like a drink as much as the next guy, unless the next guy is Mel Gibson."
Yeah. Now he just does harmful stand-up.
Yeah. But good Mel Gibson joke.
Yeah, no, I mean, Mel Gibson. I'm not saying Mel Gibson doesn't deserve it either. He's Mel Gibson. Like, take your shots. Well, it's like that article. Like, you may have seen it. I think it's like a Hard Times article or something like that, like a fake article, and it's something like devastating. The worst person you know just made a great point. That's.
I haven't seen this. No.
That's a good one. It's a good one. I recommend it.
Any other highlights from it you want to share?
No, I didn't read it. I just like the headline. It's not a real article.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Alrighty. It is Jamie's turn. Here we go. At the 2001 Golden Globes, Elizabeth Taylor displayed some interesting behavior on stage when presenting an award. Which of the following things did Elizabeth Taylor do? A. She ripped open the envelope before listing the nominees. B. She drunkenly rambled on about her Golden Globe win instead of presenting the award. C. She stopped the acceptance speech to do shots with the winners. Or D. She reenacted each of the nominees while announcing them.
Man, these are all pretty good. I mean, well, like, bad, but, like, interesting, you know? I feel like she drunkenly rambled on about her own win.
Not correct.
Damn. Okay.
Noah, chance to steal.
What was it? Ripped open the envelope. I don't know if that would really be caught that much. Do shots. What was the other one?
Reenact each of the nominees when announcing them.
I'm gonna go with that. That seems just weird enough.
It was A. Rip open the envelope before listing the nominees.
I don't think that's that bad, man. Like
you should go and watch it.
Oh, okay.
I watched it last night. She is very drunk, slurring her words in the beginning, and then she's like, I'm gonna announce the nominees, and so she rips open the envelope, and everyone starts yelling at her no, and she's like, I'm not supposed to do this. I'm supposed to read the teleprompter, and it took her like 5 times of people explaining it to her for her to finally get it, and then she like had trouble reading the teleprompter. And then when it came time to finally announce the award, she waited for it to show up on the teleprompter, so someone had to come up from backstage and tell her to read the envelope.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
funny.
I feel bad for her, but also that's really funny.
Oh, it's actually hilarious. I recommend looking it up when you get the chance. I did have a good laugh watching that last night. Alrighty. Noah.
Yeah.
In addition to his wife and family, who did Christian Bale thank during his acceptance speech for Best Actor in Vice? Was it A. Christopher Nolan, B. Santa Claus, C. Batman, or D. Satan?
We have 4 mythical figures.
The mythical Christopher Nolan.
My favorite cryptid, Christopher Nolan. I feel like Christopher Nolan and Batman are a little too obvious. Who are the other two? Santa and
Satan.
Santa and Satan. See, I feel like it's one of them, and you just changed a letter. Who would he? I'm gonna say Santa. Festive.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Jamie, would you like to steal?
Sorry, can you repeat the options and the question?
In addition to his wife and family, who did Christian Bale thank during his acceptance speech for Best Actor in Vice? A. Christopher Nolan, B. Santa Claus, C. Batman, or D. Satan?
C. Batman.
Wrong. It was Satan.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's fine.
He thanked Satan because nobody else could inspire him to play Dick Cheney.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
That is very funny. All right. Jamie, next up. When Bono accepted the Golden Globe in 2003 for Best Original Song, he accidentally swore in the heat of the moment. The crew failed to bleep the word fucking, and it aired. What happened afterwards? A. The cast of The Hours dropped another F-bomb in their acceptance speech for Best Picture. B. The network was fined and had to appear before the Supreme Court twice before the charge were dropped. C. The broadcast was cut off and the rest of the awards did not air on live television. D. Host Adrian Brody came out and said, for everyone watching at home, that was fucking awkward.
D.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Noah?
Let me hear the others. Let me hear the three others again.
The cast of The Hours dropped another F-bomb in their acceptance speech for Best Picture. The network was fined and had to appear before the Supreme Court twice before the charges were dropped. The broadcast was cut off and the rest of the awards did not air on live television.
Well, probably not that one. That seems a bit extreme. The Supreme Court one sounds like some really funny stuff the Supreme Court would do. But I don't know what they would be charged with. And if The Hours dropped another F-bomb, the thing that's throwing me off that is that it's the cast. I mean, like, sometimes the cast speak at those acceptance awards, but if it's Best Picture, it's usually, like, the director or the producer or whoever's, like, credited with making it. It's not necessarily the cast. So I'm stumped on all three of these. I can say the Supreme Court one.
Correct.
Yeah, sounds like some funny or not funny. Sounds like some bullshit stuff they would do.
Yep. So that answer is not only correct, but this spawned a whole controversy over whether or not you could get away with an explicit accidentally airing because it was off the tongue during the heat of the moment. This went back and forth for many years and escalated up to the Supreme Court, got sent back down, and then re-escalated back up to the Supreme Court. In the end, it was dropped because the Hollywood Foreign Press was able to cite a previous incident where Cher swore at the Globes and it wasn't bleeped, and that's how they got off. We're not fined.
I love that it was Cher who did it. What a trailblazer! Yep. What a trailblazer!
Yeah, I thought that was really funny when I was reading up on this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they full on like were getting fined and everything because you can't put an explicit on the air like that. It's a broadcasting law.
Can't say fuck on TV. Mm-hmm. We can sure say it in podcast form, though.
I think you can say fuck on TV as long as you like adhere to certain like restrictions and warnings. Like that's how HBO is able to get away with so much shit.
Yeah, it has to be.
But the Golden Globes is I believe on live television, regardless of what it is, you cannot swear.
Yeah, it's the I think you have to set, like warning for explicit language and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That's funny. That's all right. What a waste of time in the courts.
Okay, Noah, you ready for the next question?
I'm ready.
Which celebrity has said they won't attend the Globes this year, even if they are nominated?
I know this one.
Is it? Go ahead then.
Brendan Fraser.
Correct. It's Brendan Fraser.
And I believe
respect.
Brendan.
Yeah, mad respect.
I believe his reasoning was that he'd be a hypocrite if he did.
Yes, he said my mother did not raise a hypocrite.
That's right.
He does not support the Hollywood Foreign Press, especially when the controversy broke. He also then came out with some own stories of his own and a traumatizing experience, which we won't get into on this podcast. But yes, Brendan Fraser. Yeah. Even though he's getting lots of acting buzz this year, which I'm very happy for him. Good for him. We'll hopefully see him at the Oscars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, a completely non-problematic award show.
Mm-hmm. The Oscars. The happiest night in Hollywood.
Happiest night in Hollywood, baby.
Okay. Jamie.
Yes.
What does the name Pia Zadora mean to you? Noah remembers.
It means nothing. Is it supposed to mean something?
So, in our last Golden Globes episode, we talked about how Pia Zadora was this new actress that kind of came out of nowhere, and she won a Golden Globe for a role that was very undeserved because her wealthy husband was bribing the Hollywood Foreign Press.
Yes.
I see.
And
What was the name?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Noah. No, go ahead.
No, because it might have something to do with the question.
Okay. What was the name of the movie Pia Zadora starred in? A. Centipede. B. Butterfly. C. Flower. D. Strawberry.
Oh man, I actually have no idea. I'm gonna have to guess. Centipede.
Wrong. No, would you like to steal?
I think it was Butterfly.
Correct, it was Butterfly.
And is there a bonus point if I can name one other of her roles? If not
Yes,
a bonus
go
point.
ahead.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
need the bonus point for it. Pia Zadora. In like 40 different movies.
Yep.
She would just like go on for the rest of her career and only play herself.
Yep. It was, yeah, I remember that when Noah read off her IMDb to us.
Honestly, respect.
That was great. I think that's honestly like the most we've ever laughed on doing this podcast. Like even in like deleted stuff and everything, that's the most we've ever laughed. It was just reading off that IMDb.
Just appear in one movie, get your role, get your husband to bribe the Globes, get your Globe, and then only play yourself.
And that is Pia Zadora's legacy.
That is Pia Zadora's, and Pia Zadora is a boss bitch. Unless she's done like some really problematic stuff. If that's the case, then I rescind that comment.
Guys, can we pause for a quick second? I need to use the washroom quickly.
Yeah,
I'll be
go
right
ahead.
back.
Welcome to the mid-break right now with Joe and Noah.
Woo.
Noah, how are you feeling about the game so far? How are you feeling about your chances?
I feel like I'm doing better than I normally do. Usually, like, my issue is that I start really slow, I believe, and then like I'm blown out of the water. But the Star Wars one, I think I lost like 10-3 or something.
Oh yeah, Star Wars was bad.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad showing by me. Yeah, that's you know what? I'm hanging in there on this one. I'm no more optimistic about my chances to win. Don't get me wrong, but I think this is a far more respectable showing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're definitely doing well. It's actually very close. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely. Oh, sorry, I'm just remembering that Pia Zadora thing now.
It's funny. It's pretty good. I can bring it back up. Pia Zadora, IMDb. Pia Zadora, IMDb. Here we go. Pia Zadora. What were you in? Ooh, let's see.
Hello, I've returned.
Hello, welcome to round 2 of Noah reading Pia Zadora's IMDb.
All right. Santa Claus conquers the Martians. Gearmar. Butterfly. She was Caddy. Fake Out. Bobby Warren. Pajama Tops. Babette Latouche. The Lonely Lady. Jerry Lee Randall. Pia Zadora. Rocket Out. Pia Zadora. Voyage of the Rock Aliens. Dee Dee. Jermaine Jackson and Pia Zadora, When the Rain Begins to Fall, Pia Zadora, Pia Zadora, Little Bit of Heaven as Pia Zadora, Pia Zadora, Let's Dance Tonight as Pia Zadora, Feel the Motion, Pia Zadora, Hairspray, Beatnik Check, Pia, Dance Out of My Head, Pia Zadora, Troop Beverly Hills, Pia Zadora, Pia Zadora, Heartbeat of Love, she plays Girl. Mother Goose.
Not Pia Zadora?
No, Girl.
That one's not part of the cinematic universe.
Mother Goose, Rock and Rhyme, Little Miss Muffet, Naked Gun, 33 1/3, The Final Insult, Pia Zadora, Favorite Deadly Sins,
I'm
Pia Zadora.
I'm sorry. Can you read that movie title again? Can we go back?
Naked Gun, 33 1/3, The Final Insult, where she played Pia Zadora.
Oh my god. Please tell me there are, like, freaking 33 other films in that franchise that I can go
I
and
hope
watch.
so. Favorite Deadly Sins. Well, Naked Gun, I've heard of it. I can't quite remember what it is, but Favorite Deadly Sins. Pia Zadora, Frasier, Jill. She was in Frasier. Pia Zadora, All or Nothing at All as Pia Zadora. And there you go. That's the second.
It's still hilarious.
She also has 54 other credits as Pia Zadora, but those are all like talk shows and shit like that, and documentaries. So there you go. There you go.
So yeah, so shout out to Pia Zadora.
Shout out, Pia. I know you're listening. We love you. Unless you've done some really problematic stuff, I'm not really familiar with your career.
Is she still alive?
I think so.
I honestly don't know if she is or not.
Pia Zadora. She gotta be, right? Pia Zadora.
You don't know these days. You really don't know. We just lost Kevin Conroy, which is heartbreaking.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Pia Zadora is 68, and
Still kicking.
Still kicking. Still kicking. Yep.
All right, moving right along. Noah, we're on to you.
Ooh. Yeah.
In 1968, the Globes were taken off the air and wouldn't return until the mid-70s. Why was this? A. The Hollywood Foreign Press no longer had the funding to air the show. B. It was discovered that a Russian man was on the Hollywood Foreign Press, and the threat of the Cold War scared NBC in airing it.
I hope that's
C.
the answer.
NBC and the Hollywood Foreign Press were under investigation by the Federal Communications Commission. Or D. NBC canceled the Globes due to poor ratings, only to resurrect them years later.
It's either D or B in my mind. What was B? No, not B. That's the Russian one. What was C?
The NBC and the Hollywood Foreign Press were under investigation by the Federal Communications Commission.
Yeah, see that? I don't know if you writing up fake answers would reference the FCC. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one.
Correct.
There you go.
They were under... Okay, so this is amazing, guys. This is amazing what happened to the Globes. So the Globes went under investigation for suspicious practices with the award show and the winners. It was believed that they were only nominating certain people, they were taking bribes, and it was also believed that if the winners didn't show up, they would change the results last minute so they would have acceptance speeches the entire night.
The Globes would never.
The Globes would never, obviously. So this investigation was all fake news. It was a witch hunt. And but they couldn't air the show while they were being investigated. So the Globes did not air for a while. And then they came back and, they were clean. They were not breaking any federal laws at all. And then in 2021, that expose came out and it was, the Federal Communications Commission just either A, turned a blind eye, or B, was really bad at their job.
Yeah, no, I mean...
No follow-up. Okay, we're all on the same page there.
No comment, I guess.
Okay. Jamie.
Yes.
What did Jack Nicholson claim he had taken before the show when he accepted his Globe for Best Actor in 2003?
Oh.
A. Cocaine. B. Zoloft. C. Valium. D. Heroin.
I feel like being Jack Nicholson, it has to be A, cocaine.
Incorrect.
No, what the heck?
I have a chance
Noah?
to steal. I'm going to go Zoloft.
No.
Fuck.
It was Valium. He finished his speech, looked to the crowd and said, I had some Valium before I came to the show today, and he walked off stage.
Yeah, I mean...
Honesty.
It's the best policy I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't think you would come up with the word Zoloft, Joe.
No, I love the word Zoloft. I think it's such a fun word.
Oh.
That's fair. It is a fun word.
Okay, Noah. What critically famed... critically acclaimed, yeah. But this is where I said we're going to come back to this. What critically acclaimed film did Born on the 4th of July beat for Best Screenplay at the Golden Globes in 1990, leading to controversy?
All right.
A. Misery. B. When Harry Met Sally. C. The Godfather Part 3. Or D. Dances with Wolves.
Okay, now people didn't like Godfather Part 3. Not many people like the third Godfather, so not that one. I could see people really liking When Harry Met Sally. Wait, isn't there like two different Best Pictures?
This is for Best Screenplay.
Best Screenplay. Sorry, I thought I was thinking the drama comedy split. Would people care that much about... Well, you said Dances with Wolves, right?
Dances with Wolves, Misery, When Harry Met Sally, and The Godfather Part 3.
I am going to go with Dances with Wolves.
Incorrect. Jamie?
I'm gonna go When Harry Met Sally.
Correct.
Yeah.
It was When Harry Met Sally. The film also beat the critically acclaimed Do the Right Thing, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. That was all for that year. Misery, The Godfather Part 3, and Dances with Wolves were all from the following year's Golden Globes.
Oh.
That's the.
I pulled a sneaky on you.
You did pull a sneaky. I really like Do the Right Thing, so I'm sad about that. Or at least the one time I've seen it, I enjoyed it.
Do the Right Thing was the biggest upset. People, Harry Met Sally was the biggest upset. Then it was Do the Right Thing.
Yeah, people love
did not think
when Harry Met
Born
Sally.
With Joy. I'll have what she's having.
What she's having.
Okay, Jamie.
Yes.
It is to you here for our final question. Which of these is a fake Golden Globes controversy?
Oh.
A. James Corden was nominated for Best Actor in a Musical Comedy for his performance in 2021's The Prom as a gay ex-Broadway actor. B. Miley Cyrus and John Travolta won Best Original Song for their duet I Thought I Lost You in the 2008 animated film Bolt. C. Bette Midler referred to cleavage on stage by saying, "I'll show you 2 Golden Globes." Or D. Martin Scorsese said on the Golden Globes red carpet in 2010 that his fellow nominees should have just dropped out.
Wait, what was part B again? You said Miley Cyrus and...
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
No, don't make me laugh. Won Best Original Song for their duet I Thought I Lost You in the 2008 animated film Bolt.
See, that's kind of wacky. The only one I know for sure is true is the James Corden one. I think. Unless that was people being upset at the speculation. I just really want that duet to be fake. I don't like a world where there's a Miley Cyrus John Travolta duet from Bolt. So that has
Your
to be
answer is
fake.
B?
My answer
No,
is
that
B.
is horrifyingly real.
Damn! I'm done.
Yep, it's horrifyingly real. Noah, go ahead. Do you need me to reread?
No, like Jamie said, I believe the James Corden one is real. And I want to believe the Bette Midler one is. Like, so much of me wants that to be real. Like, I'm gonna go with, what was the other one?
Martin Scorsese said on the Golden Globes red carpet in 2010 that his fellow nominees should have just dropped out.
I'm gonna go with Martin.
You're correct, Noah. Martin Scorsese said some crazy things, but he never said that.
Yeah. Oh, I seem to remember that Bette Midler one being real, too.
Yeah, Bette Midler did. She wasn't even the first one to... she was referring to what somebody else had said also, like, years before.
Yeah.
But Bette Midler was re-quoting someone. James Corden, he had a very controversial role there to begin with in Netflix's The Prom, and then somehow was nominated. That I will never understand. But the most horrifyingly real one that I couldn't believe with my own eyes is that Miley Cyrus and John Travolta won Best Original Song for their duet I Thought I Lost You in the 2008 animated film Bolt.
That's messed up.
I believe Miley Cyrus plays the girl in that, right? Like the main girl?
No, I don't
know.
know.
Actually, it makes sense
so.
if they voice characters.
Exactly. So
Then
I think
that
John
makes
Travolta
sense.
may have voiced Bolt.
Did John Travolta... Okay, now we're looking up the cast of Bolt.
That makes a lot of sense if that's the case.
I don't remember Bolt being a terrible movie.
Miley Cyrus
either.
is Penny and John Travolta is Bolt.
Okay, then that's not
that makes sense.
That's not that absurd.
Chloe Grace Moretz is also in it, apparently.
As Penny.
Her and Miley Cyrus both play Penny.
Yeah, I believe... Ages? I think Penny is like a TV or movie star, and if you've never seen Bolt, have you seen Bolt, Joe?
I have seen Bolt a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
I probably couldn't tell you much about it.
I believe it's like one of the, Penny is like a TV star, and Bolt is like her co-star. It's like a dog person superhero show. And obviously he's a dog, so he believes it's all real. And then like they get separated, and so then he either gets taken or he tries to find her. It's like a adventure movie kind of as well.
Well,
I think he gets taken and then escapes, and then she's trying to find him.
While we're here, there is actually a really amazing 5-star review for Bolt that was just posted just about 2 years ago, and I want to read it to you guys.
Yeah,
okay.
Let me hear it.
Okay. Brilliant Bolt. Imagine a movie filled with comedy, action, drama, and adventure all in one piece. Wouldn't it be such a perfect masterpiece? Well, Bolt is exactly that and more. The action-packed animated movie is one I haven't seen in a while. Although it was released in 2008, I feel as if it still competes with films of 2020, even 12 years later. The days of canine superstar Bolt are filled with dangerous and fascination. Bolt, a superdog, at least in his eyes, fighting against evil and keeping his owner Penny as safe as he can. Except unfortunately, for Bolt, his powers are fake. Bolt doesn't know he's on a TV show. He thinks his amazing powers are real. This shock and realism for Bolt happened at the worst possible time, just as he needed them the most, when Bolt was accidentally shipped from his Hollywood soundstage to the despicable streets of New York. Will he survive the adventure? Will he ever see his beloved owner again? I guess you'll just have to watch and find out.
That guy's a big Bolt
And then
fan.
he goes over then to iterate some of his favorite parts of the movie in detail, and then ends it with, "So if you could somehow not tell what I thought of this movie from my comments so far, I loved it. Overall, the film was amazing, and would love to watch it again sometime. The plot is very unique, something I have not seen before. The animation was great, and the story was stunning. I would definitely recommend you watch this film."
This guy,
5 stars.
This guy's definitely like a producer for Bolt or something.
I think it's Jamie Rabonel.
It's Jamie Rabonel. The guy's profile picture is a landscape.
There you go.
As Jeff Winger would say, that means he can't be a conceited, self-absorbed person with an ego.
I know, but like I've heard. I seem to remember hearing Bolt was a good movie, like years later.
I think it was too.
I remember
that's the thing, though, too,
enjoying
is that-
it.
Yeah, like I can't trust things I watched in my childhood and enjoyed, because like I've rewatched some of it and I'm like,
You're no longer a
this
child.
magic is really this. Yeah, this is bad. Oh.
Well, also like we saw on the other side of it during the Halloween episode, like you didn't like Coraline as a child, but you really like it now.
Yeah, but I also think it's messed up that movie was shown to children.
That's fair. It's not like graphic.
I was right now. Yeah, but I mean like that story, dude. That story.
It's a good scare. You kids gotta give good scaring on the kids every now and then.
But that's like mental trauma, you know. It's not even like boo. That's giving me the chills.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh my gosh. So before we reveal the final scores, guys, what do you think about the Golden Globes coming back?
Silly. Award shows have died in general, and Golden Globes have been killed multiple times, and I think they should stay that way. It's silly. That's it.
Noah?
I have a SpongeBob quote to sum this up. Which, let me make sure it's right. Actually, you know what? Let me bring it up
SpongeBob.
on my device.
While you're doing that, Noah,
cellular device, as a couple of teachers I had would say.
No, while you're doing that, I want to pitch a new slogan for the Golden Globes, and it's a Nietzsche quote, but just mending the words a little bit. And I think their new slogan should be: "Cinema is dead. It remains dead. We killed it."
All right, here you go. I've got a good SpongeBob one. Here it is.
Go ahead.
Hold it up to the speakers.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking about the Globes.
Yeah. Well, the Globes has returned, and they have said that they are reformed. They are apparently very diverse now. They have lots of people of color, both on their voting panels and in executive positions, and they will no longer be taking any bribes or practicing any, shady dealings in Hollywood.
Can you
We
imagine
can
if they
take their
just...
word for it too, because they're so
Yeah,
desperate,
exactly.
Yeah, because like if anything that this episode has taught us is that we should really trust the Golden Globes when they say they're going to change.
Can you imagine if they were just like, no, we're still going to be taking bribes? Like, just came in and said it. It's like, start a bidding war.
I think for the Hollywood Foreign Press, though, too, also, is that, I think what's honestly going to happen is for the first few years, they're going to be good. They're going to be good for a little bit. But then they're going to go back to their same ways because, hey, it happened in the 70s.
Yeah.
They came back, they don't care. They can get away with it. And that's heartbreaking and disgusting. And, yeah, the 80th annual Golden Globe Awards.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's sad. Did you guys learn anything new that you really loved learning today?
I mean, I learned some new stuff. I don't know
Yeah, was there any? I don't know. Did you learn something fun, Noah? That like you really liked learning?
Learn something fun? I seem to have forgotten all of what just happened.
You could ask us like the same questions again, and we would still get the exact same answers. Like we wouldn't.
Yeah, I'd probably get it wrong. I know a lot about Pia Zadora.
Pia Zadora. We learn about Pia Zadora every year on this show now.
It's a time-honored tradition.
I learned that the Golden Globes are more comical and laughable than I first thought, which is surprising. Honestly, because I already thought they were quite comical and laughable.
When I went in to like try and make this a fun episode, I'm like, I'm gonna have so much like trouble trying to spin all these dark and disgusting controversies. But no, like everything I read, I'm like, this is the fucking like most funny thing I've seen in a while. I can't believe this.
Well, that's the thing with the Globes is that there's so many controversies. There's bound to be some funny ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I laughed so hard when I read that they were taken off air and canceled once before. And I'm like, they didn't learn their lesson, and NBC was still like, we'll give you another chance.
I think we learned about that in last year's Golden Globes episode. Well, not learned. We didn't retain it. I think we memorized that in last year's Golden Globes.
It's totally possible the information fell out of our head.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, as Jamie said before we started recording, like, this is episode 41, and that's not including our bonus content and our Q&As, like... This is episode 41. Like,
plus lost episodes.
Lost episodes too. I think there's like 5 of them now. But yeah, no, we have covered a lot on this show.
We really have.
Yeah. But before we talk about the future of the show, I'm guessing you guys want to know who won. Would either of you like to take a guess at how many points you got?
More than one. More than 2.
How many questions were there?
There were 15 questions and 1 bonus point, so there were 16 points up for grabs.
16 points up for grabs. Okay. I feel like I got like 5 of them.
I was going to say I feel like I got 5. I feel like I got 5 as well, but I feel like Noah got more than me by 2.
Did we tie at 5?
So Noah thinks you guys tied at 5, and Jamie thinks it was 7-5 in Noah's favor.
Maybe.
It was 8-5 in Noah's favor.
I was pretty close. Fucking way. Do I get a point for guessing that, like, correct?
Sure, it was 8-6 in Noah's favor.
I broke my streak.
You did, Noah. You won.
I'm free from this hell. Does that mean I get to quit the show now? Am I released from this prison? No. Do I get to stop paying for the Patreon?
No, please still continue to pay for the Patreon. We really appreciate that.
I'm basically, it's just me and your mom going halvesies on Schaefer's commissions.
Yeah, I honestly yeah, that's kind of what it is now. Yep. We haven't formally announced that yet, but yes, Noah Schaefer is working on something very big for us that we will be revealing next month when we wrap up our season and our year.
Yeah, another year gone. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to light? Can we sing that next time? All 3 of us?
No.
Try to sync up our audio.
No. Okay, listen. If we are going to do something like that, we're doing a whole musical episode, okay? We'll sing our opinions and invest in autotune.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, aside from that, though, Noah Schaefer will also be joining us next month, currently as planned. Hopefully, we will be able to keep it in his schedule, but it's going to be our big end of Season 4, our shortest season to date, because we disappeared for 5 months, and it's going to be, first off, our usual Q&A. So if you guys have got questions, please send them in. There's going to be the posts up on our Instagram, as always, and our Facebook, so you guys can send in questions. If you've got really long-form questions, you can email them to shepherdnoah13@gmail.com.
Don't give that email out.
I give it out every episode. Like, dude, give up. You've lost this battle.
Use that email for things.
I know you. Has anyone emailed you yet from the show? Huh?
What? Sorry, you cut out on my end.
I said, has anyone emailed you yet about the show?
Because nobody listens to the show.
Okay. That's hurtful. We do have listeners. We've been over this. Actually, I was looking at our stats, and I sent it to you guys. I forget, was it Russia? No, it was Germany. We were very popular in Germany for some reason.
Big with the Germans.
Recently. Yes, we are recently very popular with the Germans. So
historically, that was
Guten Tag, you know?
Yeah, Guten Tag, and however you say thank you.
I don't know.
I feel like it starts with the D, but I don't know, and I don't want to say the wrong thing. Offend the German audience.
Dankeschön, yeah.
Danke. There we go. There we go. Dankeschön, Germany. Dankeschön. And
we're going to do a German exclusive episode. That's for the season.
Oh God, that's horrifying to think about.
Get out your textbooks with the spin-off series. TFCC is going to college.
But while we're thanking people, I want to give a big shout out actually to Noah's dad, George. Who not only shares every single one of our episodes on his personal social media, but personally messages me after every episode and thanks me for another great episode of 21st Century Cinema.
You got a fan.
George, I love and appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. It means a lot, and it makes me smile every time I read it.
He still wants our help getting his podcast off the ground. So.
Yeah. We will talk about that.
Yeah.
We will also soon be promoting George Shepard's podcast, but right now we want to thank him for being such a devoted fan of the show and encourage him to check out the Patreon, patreon.com/TFCC. And for everyone else listening out there, you can also check out the Patreon, patreon.com/TFCC. Don't want to support on a monthly basis? We have merch. That's right. Everything is hyperlinked below, and I don't have to type them out anymore because our platform provider now provides a footer that is at the end of every episode. So it saves me a lot of work, which is really nice. So yeah, just go in there and you can check out our merch. While you're also there, you can follow all of us. You can follow me on Instagram at the one and only JDV with underscores in between. And Noah, where can people follow you?
You can try and follow me on Instagram. My account is private, but it's Shipwrecked.
Noah's a local celebrity now, and it's really gone to his head.
It's like Shipwrecked, but with my name. You can follow me on Twitter at ShepardNoah14, but I don't really do much fun things over there because that's mostly just work related. So if you really like hearing about Newfoundland healthcare funding, you might be in luck. I mean, most of my fun stuff happens on Facebook. So if you know me, you can send me a request. If you don't, probably not going to accept it. But you can follow me on Twitter.
Our takeaway today is, if you want to get in touch and follow Noah, you can't. Sorry, but he's not.
You can follow if you
You can have a personal heart-to-heart conversation
email
with him over email. Yep, ShepardNoah13 at
That's
gmail.com.
true. That's true.
Below.
Apparently, you can do that.
To get your email than your Instagram.
If people,
literally.
Yeah, if people do want to contact me, you can email me at josephdelavecchia71@gmail.com.
As long as it's not my work email, dude, we're cool. We're cool.
That's
that
fair.
email gets much stuff sent to it. Yeah.
I guess. I should also plug. You can hear me on the radio. I work now. My schedule's changed a little bit. I don't know if I've covered this. I probably did with the Halloween episode, but you can hear me Sunday through Thursdays. I do a special show, the VOCM Day in Review. That happens at 5:00 Newfoundland time every day. It's all just newsy stuff. And I also am on air Sunday afternoons and evenings. So anytime after 1 p.m. That's at 590 VOCM or VOCM.com.
I also just want to quickly interject before I let Jamie take it away that I am also on TikTok. That's my current thing right now, is that I'm making lots of comic book content over on TikTok. You can follow at Who Killed the Peacemaker. And if you also won't care about my personal comic collection, on Instagram at Who Killed the Peacemaker. Also, quick complaint, I have focused on making long-form video essays like other comic creators on TikTok who have gotten some good amount of traction for that. You know, I'm trying to bring awareness to subjects I want to talk about. And it's some things have gone well, some things have gone bad. But I made a stupid Bob's Burgers meme about Rorschach and Night Owl yesterday, and it has blown up on my TikTok. It's like the biggest thing, and I'm mad about that.
Joe,
That's all.
Joe, why are you mad that there's not an intelligent conversation happening on TikTok? Like, you know what that app is.
I joined that app, Noah, because people were talking about comic books and I didn't like it and I wanted to do better.
Out of spite.
I love that you... Yeah,
literally.
Oh, it's so fitting with your personality.
Yeah.
And now you're spiteful that you blew up on TikTok. Like all you
Yes,
feel
you're
is spite.
mad.
It's not even blown up, okay? It's a very mild blow up, but it's like the best performing thing on my feed right now.
You're like you're mad
channel.
that you got slightly popular about a video you conceptualized and made, but it wasn't the
funny.
one you wanted
meme.
people to.
You know, it is a good meme, but yeah, no, it wasn't the one I wanted people to. Oh, that algorithm.
That is like the throw-in on the end of the album ends up being the hit, and you're just salty about it for the rest of your career.
Yeah. Jamie, why don't you talk to the fans about what you're up to?
Yes. I'm mildly involved in radio as well. 933 CFMU in Hamilton. I have my own show, which is midnights on Monday, which is a bad time, but you can listen to it recorded whenever. I play the weird, the obscure, the esoteric, eccentric, and eclectic type of things, and I also participate in the open mic nights there and just help out. And I also play music, different shows around Toronto with Julia Maja, Murderous Mary, etc. To keep up with all of this and check out other things, I have an Instagram that you can just follow. I don't gatekeep my Instagram. It's Curvello02.
Do you know how many anti-vaxxers are after me? I gotta lock it
No, but
down.
that's a bonus episode.
Oh, don't give me. I had a run in.
Oh my gosh. People found your Instagram and were harassing you?
No, not my Instagram. This was in person, and then over the phone.
Actually, because you were just reporting the news?
Yeah. It happened a while ago. It was like probably about a year ago now. Maybe even a little bit more. I wasn't at the radio station long, but yeah, it's they don't like long hair apparently. So it's kind of
that was Newfoundland's equivalent of the whole Lisa LaFlamme thing.
Yeah, no, nobody knew who I was then. It's really weird because like people don't recognize me because they all think I'm 40 when I'm at work because I don't sound like this. I sound like this. And so everybody just thinks I'm an old
Noah's
man.
radio voice.
My radio voice, yeah. So I'm gonna keep yeah. So I like it. I do not enjoy being recognized.
Alrighty, that ends it for this episode 20% Cinema. We'll be back next month with the Q&A. Please leave us your questions. Send them to us. However you can get in touch. We want to hear them and we want to answer them. And then we'll be doing a big showdown of who knows Joe best, but using movie knowledge.
Oh,
I
might be able to get your movie taste. Like, that's something I could do, but if you ask me when your birthday is...
Yeah, wait, let's try this one more time. When's my birthday, you two?
In my head, something's telling me May 8th.
I just know it's just like a stupid day. Like, you know, there's some birthdays you hear and you're like, that is a stupid day to have a birthday.
You know what? I don't even like my birthday, so yeah, I'm with you. It is a
I
stupid
think anyone
day.
that has a birthday before June is like a stupid birthday. Sorry, Noah, if you also do. But I just know that...
Oh, no, I'm a January baby. I understand.
Yeah, that's just like a stupid time to have a birthday. So I just know it's before June.
You want to take a stab?
April... Oh, what's like a stupid number?
Might be
How about I give you the fact that Noah is right? It is in May.
Oh, May.
I'll tell you that.
I remembered the month. That
May
should count for something, right?
14th.
It's May 12th, guys.
That's kind of close.
We were close. If you add our May dates together, then... No, wait. No, sorry.
If you add 8 and 14 together...
I don't know, man. I was for some reason I my brain defaulted to Jamie saying the 4th, and so there you go.
My gosh, that was
That is a stupid birthday. That's like one of the worst ones.
That's
I've
a
ever
stupid
heard.
birthday. That's a pretty stupid birthday, Joe.
Yeah, there's a
stupid
reason
birthday.
why I was trying to get my wedding on May 11th.
Yeah,
But that didn't work out.
Mine is January 17th, and I would say that that's a stupid day, but that would be an insult to Richard Duggan, who is a delightful fellow that I work with, who was born on the same day. Not the same year, but the same day, and I would never insult him like that. So there you go.
That's an okay date.
It's an okay date. The seven carries it.
Yeah, I agree.
Jamie's birthday is over the Labor Day long weekend.
I was born
so
on
I just
Labor
feel like
Day, so my mom.
Yeah, like that's just
pretty
like
awesome.
you know.
Jamie
it's
is
awesome.
yeah.
But at the same time, for you every year, you know, you go to celebrate your birthday and then you're going back to school.
Yeah, but I always liked that because I would like get stuff for school for my birthday, so I got like the coolest stuff.
And Jamie's like also like hardcore, like out of the womb workers' rights. So
yeah, and I share a birthday with Keanu Reeves. So
do you actually?
Yeah, September 2nd. Same year.
You know what? You want to know why? You know mine's a stupid birthday. I share mine with Tony Hawk, guys.
What? Tony Hawk
What's
is
wrong with
awesome.
Tony Hawk?
I take
Tony
it back.
Hawk's
It's
the
not a
fucking
stupid
best.
birthday anymore.
yeah, never mind.
It's
Tony
a
Hawk made your
cool
birthday cool as fuck.
That's now the coolest birthday that there is. But you like kind of
What?
you offset that, so now it's like an average day.
How?
Man,
I'm really glad we don't have a network because we would have been canceled by now. I really want to point that out that we would not have made it to 5 seasons.
I have got some really cool people who were born on the same day as me, and then also like some people, and then celebrities people really hate. Like cool people, I've got like Betty White, Muhammad Ali, like Benjamin Franklin, maybe. That's always a question mark. And then also I have Jake Paul, Steve Harvey, Jim Carrey, Michelle Obama, which, you know, depending on where your politics lie, Dwayne Wade. I like D Wade. He was good for the Heat. Calvin Harris, the DJ, but also, and this is possibly my favorite one, because apparently he's just a trash human being. I share a birthday with Ray J, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I share a birthday with Ray J.
When's your
There
sex
you go.
tape leaking?
I don't divulge that information. I did post nudes on my Instagram, so
What?
Yes, Noah did do this actually.
why
He
it's
did
Yeah.
do this.
yeah. No, it's actually cool.
Oh
no,
my gosh.
it's
No, okay, wait. First, can I just preface this story with we were laying down in bed one night and Katie just turns to me and shows me Noah's nude and is just like, I didn't expect to see that when I opened Instagram.
Yeah, so I was part of, I did a bit of, this was a couple years ago now. I guess it was around 2 years ago. Yeah, it would have been in tail end of 2020, November of 2020. I did a nude photo shoot as part of a body positivity gallery that photographer, his name's Colin Pittman. It's a really good gallery. That he was doing. I'll plug it as well. It's on Instagram. There's it's at Colin Pittman Photography is his business, but also he has the group is, I believe it's, or the let's see if I think it's Bodies by CP. Yeah, Bodies by CP. That is the that's the whole gallery like Instagram page, but you could check it out. He got some really good shots. Like there's a bunch of me that I really like, but especially the first one. But yeah. So that was a pretty cool experience. So yeah, Joe, if you're wondering when my sex tape leaks, it already has.
Yeah. I will say I have unwillingly seen Noah nude twice, and the pictures are in good taste, as opposed to the other time.
Well, listen, risk gets wild.
And that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for listening to 21st Century Cinema. Who knows how much of this is going to make into the final edit? It will depend on how tired I am when I go to edit it. We'll see you guys next month for our big finale. Take care.
Bye.